Welcome to the Musings of Jessica Marie. Sometimes all it takes is one quick encounter to inspire someone. Mentorship and guidance is necessary for everyone, but especially for children and adolescents. During their fundamental years, they are incredibly impressionable and can easily slide into negative habits and crowds. Unfortunately, some decisions made early in life come with long-term consequences. Join me as we shine a historical spotlight on the Compton Cowboys, an inspirational equestrian group that is a positive influence on Black American youth in California. The Compton Cowboys was started by a group of friends from childhood who first met through the Compton Junior Posse, a nonprofit organization in Richland Farms that introduced them to horseback riding. The Junior Posse was founded in 1988 by Maisha Akbar, current leader Randy Savvy's aunt. It was the first organization of its kind and has since been renamed to the Compton Junior Equestrians. The group of friends were encouraged by friends and family to join the Junior Posse since it was a positive distraction from the relatively rough surroundings in Compton. At the time, prevalent rival gang violence as well as an influx of drugs led to many young Black men losing their lives or being sentenced in the prison system. The white flight experienced during the 1960s and 1970s also left the area starving for resources and desolate without adequate social services. Equestrian groups resonate well in the area because Black Americans were the original cowboys in the West, and there were an estimated 5,000 to 8,000 Black cowboys after the Civil War. Unfortunately, that prevalence isn't shown in popular media and is often minimized or completely erased. The Compton Cowboys decided to take over the original Compton Junior Posse to continue teaching equestrian skills, providing tangible structure, and mentoring through priceless life lessons. The streets raised us, the horses saved us is the group's motto, and they give homage to the environment they were raised in while also acknowledging that there are different paths in life. They are positive role models to young people who are susceptible to falling into a life of violence and crime, and provide mentorship through their junior program. Through equestrian culture, they combat negative stereotypes about Black Americans living in Compton. Everything operates as a community-based effort. Typical work days include cleaning the stables, giving fresh feed, riding, training, and other types of labor and care. Through that effort, they teach discipline, dedication, and other valuable life skills that a person may be lacking for various reasons. They also participate in competitions both locally and around the nation. Since rodeos stereotypically consist of mainly white competitors, a goal of the Compton Cowboys is to break into the circuits and create a strong Black American presence. Members of the group participate in events like bull riding and English hunter jumper, helping to expand their reach by attracting more Black professionals. They also regularly perform in parades in the Los Angeles area. The Compton Cowboys represent Black Americans from the past and present who have been underrepresented in cowboy culture and the rodeo. They use their strong media presence to showcase positivity and challenge the often accepted misrepresentations that continue to impact the livelihood of Black Americans in Compton. To keep things running smoothly and cover the cost of the horses on the ranch, the group relies on donations from sponsors and alumni, support from the local community, and government grants. Typical horses cost from $10,000 to $50,000, so the Cowboys sometimes have to rely on auctioned horses that have been victims of abuse and neglect to keep their costs under control. Equestrian maintenance is also pretty expensive, and while members have sufficient riding gear and equipment, many often ride bareback to build a strong bond with the horse. During the 2025 wildfires, they helped evacuate horses from areas at risk of burning. They are featured in the 2020 documentary Fire on the Hill, which showcases how 3 South Central Los Angeles cowboys fought to preserve their culture and rebuild after the Hill, their public horse stable, was burned down. The stable was opened in 1889 and was a home to local equestrians regardless of race or gang affiliation. In 2012, it caught on fire, and many suspect it was due to arson. Organizations like the Compton Cowboys help keep Black Americans' historical contributions alive while also providing a positive influence on today's youth. Not only do they mentor those who could quickly fall into sticky situations, they also educate and encourage the public on proper equestrian care. While their efforts are localized to just Compton and the LA area, their impact on the community is priceless. If you enjoyed this musing, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Signed, Jessica Marie.